Let me teach y'all a trick. Let me teach y'all a trick. Those of you who is interested in love, or your twin, or your flame. It might not necessarily be love. Let me show y'all something with the itch. This, you take it with a grain of salt. When you with the itch, and listen, y'all, I can't, to those of you who leaving me emails and stuff, I can't reach out to you because it's something going on with my network and stuff. But I appreciate it. I can't really do nothing but comment. I'm really literally stuck in a situation where they got me entombed inside of an entomb. And I think mostly it's for protection now. At this point, I think it's mainly protection. But I'm gonna show y'all a trick. See, when you find a twin or you find yourself a flame or a soulmate, these potential lovers or friends or companions will alarm your body with an itch. Distinguishing the itch, you're gonna know if they're low vibrational or high vibrational. Now, this is how you gonna know when they're a flame or a twin, if I'm not mistaken. Somehow, that itch is gonna turn into, cause I could be wrong, cause there's a lot of magic going on, but that itch gonna turn into brace. Like so far, I just been tapped into 2 of them. And these 2 individuals got braces on my ankles. But I tapped into a young lady a couple weeks ago, and she had started putting a brace on my wrist. Now, it's very important on what side of the body these braces is on. Now, don't get me wrong, the one I'm giving the energy the most to is on my left ankle at the lowest. But she's on the light side of things. Not saying my left or the right. I think it's different for different people when it comes down to the left and right. You gotta figure that out yourself. How these people treat you. But on the right, I still don't really get that part. But on the right, is like I said, I just named them G and S. They ain't going nowhere. I done try to kick them off of me, get rid of them, talk junk to them in the physical and in the spiritual, and they leave for. They honestly chains never leave, never ever. They spiritual pressure never leaves, but them in the physical leave sometimes. Them in the physical go away and come back. Now listen now. The replacement energy will come through. And the new energy will seem to be vibrating a lot higher. But you still got to distinguish the right and the left side. If they're vibrating high on the dark side, they still vibrating a little lower than the light side. See how confusing that could be? So what we got to understand is, where is all this resonate from? Where am I finna take y'all? This is where I'm finna take you. In the spiritual, they see you as already ready and compatible. You are already, you can already be easily put together. So when you done been in somebody's energy to the point where you're no longer an itch, and you actually a brace or a chain, then you have elevated. You have been put together out of spiritual. This happens if you done been in this person's energy For me, it happens when you done been in this person's energy for a few years. Let me show you the power in there. When you like me and you go by the spiritual, you just got to collect the number. They said it's assembly getting ready for me. Well, assembly keep getting assembled and get ready. Because this family tree gonna have to learn to work together. Because there's a process going on in the spiritual that I want all of my brothers and sisters to understand as part of my tree. So with that being said, you gotta pick a card. When these people already done manifested to embrace our change, it ain't that easy to break them apart. I guess y'all like, it should be, just leave it. They did this, you did this. It's just stop looking at the physical. When you look at the spiritual, families done got together. Families done married each other. Marrying you, they done married each other. Not like literally, they done became one with one another and they helping you on your spiritual journey together. What we must understand is this, ladies and gentlemen. What is more important in the purpose of God? I'm in my purpose with God. We got work to do. You sit over there and you do your work, we do our work, and we elevate together. We're gonna eat together. We're gonna learn how to love each other. We're gonna learn how to quit competing with one another. We're gonna learn how to congratulate each other. This is something that my people, especially black people, have yet to practice. We done everything else. We done figured out how we could tear each other apart. We done experimented on each other to tear each other apart. We done hated on each other to the point that there's no other way to hate on one another. The only thing that we haven't put into play is loving each other. Now listen, if we already done hated each other and destroyed one another, love is in reverse. So what's stopping us from loving each other? Okay, ladies and gentlemen? It's funny because when the energy breaks down, for me, when I'm talking to the spiritual realm, when something happens to where that energy descends, when I'm talking to the spiritual realm, they go from friendly conversations with the spiritual realm and, with the astro, they go from wives to friends. They go from wives to girlfriends. Then they'll go from girlfriends to friends. Because I can see their energy in the spiritual realm. How you didn't, some of y'all are being distracted and detoured because of this physical realm. Listen to what I tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen out there, so you can really understand how we get down. You have to move accordingly when it comes down to the spiritual realm, because the way to heaven is narrow, the way to hell is broad. Listen to the chains and these braces that I'm telling you about. These braces, you got to watch it, because people know how to do spiritual braces in the physical and try to keep you trapped in the physical. So they can always utilize you in the physical, use you in the physical, tear you apart in the physical, cipher all your energy in the physical. But you must understand the chosen is here to get rid of all that been going on in the physical. So we're going to utilize these bracelets. We're going to utilize these braces in the physical to help y'all elevate in the physical, so you can start back reaching your higher self in the spiritual, talking to your higher self in the spiritual, communicating with your higher self in the spiritual. This is bigger than love. This is bigger than physical. This is bigger than materialistic. This is bigger than ballistics. This is exquisite. This 5D, at least that's what y'all say, I call it 8D shit. Excuse my language, guys. Please forgive me. But you know how I get. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, Understand this. You being protected in the physical. You are in a position to where you are in your purpose. That means you are helping the astral fight the spiritual war. You are literally engaged in the fight with the spiritual war. You are no longer living in the physical. So the energy that you're sharing in the spiritual, it is detrimental that you understand how important it is that you do not. It could be detrimental if you don't understand how important it is that you do not separate yourself from the physical. Separate yourself from the spiritual. That you do not separate yourself from the spiritual. I'm gonna have to take a break and I'm gonna come back to you. I gotta holler at my man. But listen to me when I tell y'all out there. Be easy when it comes down to this. You do not want to tear yourself apart. I'm gonna put you down for a second. You do not want to tear yourself apart. What up, Nilly?
Ain't nothing to what I've been listening to doing.
Where you been?
I've been around here listening to you. Just listening.
All right.
See that? I just pulled the curtain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing you, man. Listening to you out there.
Yeah.
You know the rap game you got going on. You don't want to see me with the rap. You did know
I'm
the
trying
rap.
to do it, but I can't.
I've been hearing it. You see, you don't know how I be riding out there.
Yeah, I thought you went back to New York.
No, I ain't got no way.
You want to see my kid?
I got
Let me go get this change. You sure? I don't want to buy two books. You sure? You need to start coming to the Wednesday.
I ain't gonna listen. I know what you're saying.
You the only one I get information from.
Next time.